the complete Tennyson family tree. How did the Tennyson family come to be? How did Ben meet his wife? Who is the oldest known Tennyson family member? How many Tennyson family members possess special powers or abilities? And how is Sunny related to Ben and Gwen? All these questions and more will be discussed in this video as we break down the entire Tennyson family tree. We'll explore the origins of the Tennyson family, trace their ancestry, and uncover the important connections between different family members. So grab your Omnitrix and let's get started. To understand the Tennyson family tree, we must begin with its oldest known member, Benjamin Tennyson. He is the great-great-grandfather of our Omnitrix hero, Ben Tennyson. Throughout this video, we shall refer to him as Ben Sr. In the series, we are informed that Ben Tennyson Sr. had two sons, one of them being named Jedediah Tennyson. The name of the other son is not revealed. The nameless son ends up becoming the father of Max Tennyson, or Grandpa Max, as we all know him. Max has two siblings, namely Gordon Tennyson and Vera Tennyson. Moving forward, we shall focus on the entire lineage of Max Tennyson, and then explore the lineage of Gordon and Vera in that order. Lineage of Max Tennyson. Max, a seasoned plumber, has been a central figure in the Ben 10 universe. He's the grandfather of our beloved hero, Ben Tennyson. Max's role as a plumber has influenced the family's involvement in protecting the universe from various threats. Maxwell Tennyson married Verdona, an alien from the planet Anodyne. Verdona is a member of the Anodites, a race of powerful beings who can control magic. Max and Verdona have 3 children, all sons. They are called Carl Tennyson, Frank Tennyson, and a third one who remains nameless. The nameless child has a daughter named Sunny. Throughout this video, we shall refer to him as Sunny's dad. While they aren't known for their extraterrestrial adventures like Ben, their presence has had a significant impact on the family's dynamics. They provide support and grounding for Ben throughout his journey. Carl Tennyson grew up to be a regular guy with no powers or interest in alien activity, unlike his father and mother. He went on to marry Sandra, and they had one son together named Ben Tennyson. Throughout Ben's life, he had many love interests, but he ended up marrying a lady named Kai. Together, they have a son named Ken Tennyson and a daughter named Gwendolyn. Ken Tennyson was likely named after his uncle, Ken Tennyson. But some people speculate that the name Ken was given to him because it's a combination of the K from his mother's name and the E and N from his father's name, forming the name Ken Tennyson. In addition to that, Ben Tennyson has 14 other offspring through his alien form, Big Chill. The offspring resemble Big Chill, are very small with big eyes. If you want me to make a detailed video about Big Chill, let me know in the comments section. Max's other son, Frank, has 2 children, namely Ken and Gwen Tennyson. Frank is married to Natalia. So far, in the development of the story, Gwen is not shown to have any children or be in a marriage. However, she has a long-running relationship with Kevin Levin. In an alternative timeline, Kevin has a child named Devlin, but Devlin's mother is not revealed. It wouldn't be much of a surprise to find out that Kevin and Gwen have a child named Devlin in an alternate dimension, just not the one we were shown. Keep in mind that Kevin Levin is not officially a Tennyson family member. We are only mentioning him here because of his close relationship with Gwen. Moving on to the third child of Maxwell Tennyson. The show does not give us any information about this character, apart from the fact that he is the father of Gwen's cousin Sunny, the Anodyne. The gender of Max's third child is not mentioned either, but we assume that the person is male because in the credits of the episode in which Sunny appeared, she is listed as Sunny Tennyson, suggesting that her father is Max Tennyson's son. Let's dig deeper into this unknown child of Max and Verdona. In the episode, we are told that Sunny's father is living on a different planet, on the planet of the Anodites, suggesting that out of all 3 of Max's children, he is the only one who inherited Anodite powers from his mother. In other words, Sunny's father is most likely an Anodite, just like his mother, Verdona.
Don't be too hard on Sunny, okay? She's a pain, but she's still family.
Time to get these 2 back home. I'll let their parents sort out the drama.
Lineage of Gordon Tennyson. Max has a brother named Gordon Tennyson. He is married to Betty Tennyson, and together they have a son named Joel Tennyson. Joel is married to Camille. Camille has a first cousin by the name of Lucy. They both have the same grandfather. Lineage of Vera Tennyson. Max has a sister named Vera Tennyson. She appeared in one episode of the original Ben 10 series. Vera has an unnamed daughter who, in turn, has a child named Clyde. Please note that we have intentionally left out some relatives because they belong to the reboot continuity. These include Alfred Tennyson, Aunt Kathy, Dave Tennyson, Bob Tennyson, Rita Tennyson, Lady Wilhelmina Warwick, and Jen Tennyson. Tennyson family members with special abilities. Moving forward, let's look at which family members have special abilities and those who are just regular folks. We will approach this topic starting from the oldest generation of the family to the youngest. We start with Verdona. She is a full Anodite and has the ability to manipulate mana and magic. Next up is Max Tennyson. In the Prime timeline, Max is a highly skilled fighter and weapons expert. The Omnitrix was created for him, but it ended up in his grandson's hands. In the future and other alternate timelines, Max Tennyson has special bionic gadgets that enhance his ability. We see these being used when he fought off Kevin 11,000. The next character is Sunny's father and Max's son, who many speculate has Anodite powers. We now move on to the younger generation of Ben and his cousins. We start with Sunny. She is part human and part Anodite, but has been trained by her grandmother to transform into her full Anodite form and use all her Anodite powers. Next up is another Anodite family member, Gwen Tennyson. She uses a combination of magic spells and her Anodite powers to fight evil. In the early episodes of the original series, Gwen didn't possess any powers. She was portrayed as a tech-savvy and intelligent young girl who was always ready to lend a hand to her cousin, Ben Tennyson. At a very young age, she acquired a lot of skills that helped her fight, such as martial arts, jujutsu, karate, and taekwondo. She used her intelligence, skills, and athleticism to fight off aliens. Another individual with special abilities is Clyde Fife. He possesses a wristwatch gadget called the Mark V Nanoshift-enabled Exo Armor, or Syncotrix. It is a wristband that transforms into a powerful suit of armor, granting the user enhanced strength, durability, and the ability to fly. Next up is Lucy. She is a Lenopan, a species that possesses unique abilities derived from their blob-like biology. She comes from a family of Lenopans, namely her cousin Camille and Camille's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Man. Lucy's physical form grants her immunity to most physical attacks, thanks to her malleable body. Lucy also displays high elasticity, allowing her to stretch and deform her shape as needed. One of Lucy's notable skills is her ability to mimic the voice and appearance of other individuals, including Kevin Levin, enabling her to effectively deceive others.
What up, my peeps?
How did you get out of the null void?
Your love brought me back, Gwen.
What?
Psych.
You're totally in love with Kevin Levin. Just admit it.
Additionally, she can unleash her sludge in water, like waves, as a means of attacking enemies, using this viscous substance to incapacitate or hinder opponent. Ben's friend turned wife, Kai, hasn't shown much character development so far in terms of her powers, but she uses Excalibur as her main or most important weapon. She relies on it heavily for combat. Next up is the most powerful being in the universe, wielder of the Omnitrix, Ben Tennyson. He has the ability to transform into various aliens through the help of the Omnitrix. Last but not least is Ken Tennyson. In the future timeline where Kevin 11,000 exists, Ken has an Omnitrix identical to the original Omnitrix that Ben had in the original series.